Y'all, it's your girl, EarthAngelSunshine. And I'm here today with a message because Spirit said you need to hear this. And whatever it is you need to hear, you can find that right here on my TikTok and my YouTube. If you haven't followed me on YouTube, please do so. If you haven't followed me on TikTok, go ahead on and hit that follow button. I would like to thank everybody for the likes, the shares, the subscribe, the support to my channel. I truly appreciate y'all. If you haven't followed me on Lemonade, go ahead on and do so. I do weekly horoscopes over there. If you would like to donate to tonight's reading, the donation for tonight is $1.11. My Cash App is pinned in the comments. Tomorrow, I'm going live. I'm doing a private session, a private live. I'm going to repeat this too in the middle of the reading when more people come in. And the entry is $5. You come in, it's 45 minutes. It's private. It's not going to be like for everybody to see like how this live is. And you come in, you can ask me questions, when it comes down to your relationship, questions that you need clarity on. And I'm going to help you right there on the live. So if you want to join this exclusive live tomorrow, the link is in the video I just posted on TikTok. So be sure to click it. And it costs $5 to get in. And it's probably going to be the best $5 you ever spend for 45 minutes. So I'm going to repeat this again, like more in the middle and towards the end of this live. So don't miss out on that exclusive deal for tomorrow. It is $5, and you can ask how many questions you want. I'm going to give you clarity. If you want to join the live and talk, whatever it is, that's what's going down tomorrow. So make sure you go to the last video I posted on my TikTok and click the link to register to attend this exclusive event tomorrow. So tonight, collective, we doing a situation snapshot. Okay, we gonna get into what the situation is with your person, and we getting into the snapshot of it. What's the real issue between you and your person, and the reason why you guys are, going through whatever it is that you're going through. First, we gonna get what's happening between y'all, what's hitting, and what you need to do next moving forward dealing with this person. If it don't apply, let it fly, collective. So don't try to force nothing to fit here tonight that ain't supposed to fit. If this reading ain't for you, it just ain't for you. You heard? It just ain't for you. If you would like to donate to tonight's reading, you can also donate through TikTok by sending diamonds, hearts, stars, because that count as money as well, and it helps out with the business, you guys. Anyway, y'all, let's jump on into it. First of all, let's find out what's the overall energy with the collective tonight when it comes down to love and relationship. What's the overall energy for the collective tonight? You can also donate by loving this video and sharing and commenting. Everything don't have to do with money and stuff like that. What's the overall energy for the collective tonight? For this reading we're about to get into. What's the overall energy? Let's shuffle that one more time, y'all, and then we gonna go ahead and go with it. We're gonna get the snapshot of what's wrong. So the overall energy is Digital Whisper. This came out before. And we got Peeping. So collective, I'm getting that it's a lot of people that's peeping, trying to peep into your relationship, your connection. They trying to, maybe you somebody that's private. You don't really share that much about your connection. Maybe you don't post that much on the internet about your connection. Maybe you don't talk to people that much about your connection. Maybe you keep your the relationship part of your life, you keep it hidden. So people really don't know what you got going on, who you dating, if you're dating. If you're dating and married, they don't really know too much when it comes down to you, collective, because you move a certain way when it comes down to your connection. So I feel like right now, a lot of people trying to see what's going on with you and your person. I don't know if they found out y'all had an argument. I don't know if they trying to find out if this person trying to marry you. I don't know if they found out you pregnant and you hiding it. Whatever your situation is, there's a lot of people that's trying to see exactly what's going on between you and this person. And I got a feeling it got something to do with the internet. So like I said, you and this person, I don't know exactly what happened with you and this person yet. I'm going to get into it, but I know that it's a lot of people that's trying to peep in and see what's going on with you and your person, to say the walls we built for privacies have crumbled, and now everyone knows too much. We need to rebuild trust before we can move forward. So I don't know if y'all got in an argument. I don't know if this hit the internet. I don't know exactly what happened between you and your person, but a lot of people is trying to pry in and see what's really going on with you guys right now. Did they get back together? Did they make amends? Did he call her and tell her sorry? Did she call him and tell him sorry? Stuff that these people ain't got no business worrying about, because it's none of their goddamn business what's going on with you and your person. But at the end of the day, collective, this is what people do. We got the number 19 up here. Yeah. 19. And the major arcana, the 19 stands for the sun. So there's something that's being shined upon right now when it comes to you and your connection. Maybe you and your person been through thick and thin. Maybe you and your person been to hell and back. You know. But I feel like there's some type of something that's being shined on this connection. And people trying to see what's going on. You know. So we're going to get into that and see why this is happening. Okay? Why is these people trying to pry in on a collective business right now? What them and they person they dealing with? Why is peeping here? So we got backstab. We got no strings. Give me one more. And we got fake busy. And in the shadows, we got jackass. So collective, let me tell you exactly what came to my mind just now. You got an ex that's watching you right now. I don't know if you got into a new connection. I don't know if you planning to get into a new connection. I don't really know what you're doing. You know. We ain't doing the private reading, so I can't really dig into detail. But I got this feeling like you done found somebody else. Maybe somebody else sparked your interest. Somebody new is in the picture. And whoever this ex is, they feeling like a jackass right now. Why? Because I don't know if they thought you was going to come back to them. I don't know what your ex thought, but they're peeping. And not just your ex. It's other people watching too. Maybe, let me tell y'all, I'm going to be honest with y'all before I even get to y'all. I know I always got a story to tell. I always got a story to tell. Before I got with my husband, I was in a 10-year relationship. This person I was dating for damn near 10 years, we started dating when we was kids. But when we got older, we really started dating, right? You would have thought that I would have been with this person for the rest of my life. You would have thought this would have been the person I was going to have my kids with. I would have got married to and everything. That did not happen, collective. It didn't happen. I'm letting y'all know now I'm married to somebody else and I got kids by them. I'm happily married too. So it's like, I never expected it to be somebody else. But God run the show. You heard, collective? Sometimes we think we want something to be something that it's not. You know, collective? So when I left this person alone, this is why I'm telling y'all this. When I left this person alone, everybody act like they couldn't believe I left. I went and got married. I went and started a new life. They just couldn't believe that shit. Like, y'all wanted me to stay with this person for the rest of my life, unhappy. You know? Thank God I ain't have no kids by this person, because I would have been trapped with their ass. You heard? I wasn't really happy like that. My life wasn't really going the way it was supposed to go, because I'm in a connection with somebody that I'm not even supposed to be in a connection with. So then when I finally wake up to that realization that I don't need to be with this person, and I decide to put my big girl shoes on, what Fergie said, big girls don't cry. That's the song I'm hearing right now. Y'all go listen to that song. In the song, she basically was saying like she wanted to be with the guy, but she knew that it wasn't working out. She didn't even tell him she was leaving. You heard? You heard what she said? She said, big girls don't cry. Like, she wanted to stay. And it's a part in the song where she was like, she was something about being on the playground and, you know, feeling that feeling again with the guy she was with. But she was like, no. And she was like, I hope you know this is personal. It has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with me. In the song, Big Girls Don't Cry. So she really left for herself. You know? She left for herself in the video. Y'all go watch that video after this. I would pull the lyrics up, but I don't want to. I'm not trying to get all of that right now, y'all. But basically in the song, she was like, I gotta go, you know? It ain't no crying about it. It ain't no pouting about it. I have to put my big girl shoes on, and I gotta go because this ain't benefiting me. This is not pushing me. You know? We're not growing. You know? That's basically what she was saying. So she was like, I hope you know this has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with me, and big girls don't cry. So when I left this person because I knew that this connection was not good for me. It was draining me. It wasn't pushing me. I was doing everything. It wasn't really equal give and take. So when I finally put my big girl shoes on, collective, I'm being on. Oh, everybody act like I was still messing with the boy. When I got married, that was it. That was it. It was no more messing around. When I tell y'all this boy chased me down, even in my dreams. Like, I know it's people out there that have dreams about their ex. The reason why you having a dream about your ex is because spiritually, they have not let you go yet. And I know I'm not the only person that, like, if you moved on from somebody, you have a dream about them. You be like, what the hell you doing here? I had dreams of this person hiding behind cars. I'm in the dream like I know it's you and all of this shit. You heard? I got journals full of dreams. But the reason why I'm telling you this is collective is because people think you can't break the soul tie. You don't need no voodoo. You don't need no practitioner. All you need is yourself to really break a soul tie from somebody. And it's like when you really say, you know what, I'm done. This is not suiting me. I need to move on. You know, I need to do things that better myself. You know, big girls don't cry. I got to go head on and move on from this person. People start acting like you're supposed to stay with this person for the rest of your life. Like you're supposed to stay stuck in a toxic connection or however your connection was going for the rest of your life. So when they finally seen like, oh, Shanique was dead ass serious, she really moving on. Like how she just moving on like that? That's because we know when we ready to leave. We be ready to leave 5 years before the 10 even start. Come on, y'all. Let's be honest. We be ready to leave 5 years before the 10th year even get there. But we just be having hope things gonna work out. You know, people gonna change. You know, real shit. This is the stuff this is why we get caught up in connections. But collective, let's get into the fact that you got away from this person. And I feel like you dating somebody new or somebody new is about to be coming in. Whoever this person is, people going to be trying to see what's going on between you and this person. And whoever this ex is, they going to be trying to see too. And when they see you with this person, they're going to be feeling like a jackass. They're going to be feeling stupid because they backstabbed you. This is how you got away from this person, collective. Or this is how this argument happened. Or this is how this break happened between you and your person. You know exactly what's going on with you and your person. I feel like this person you was dating in the past, this ex, this is somebody that was acting like it was no strings attached. So this could have been somebody, the relationship could have started off as y'all being fuck buddies. You know, excuse my language, but you know what I mean, collective. Or somebody you just was having fun with. You know, and then things turn, you know, it be these kind of connections that turn into something. You know, somebody you just having some fun with. And then next thing you know, y'all walking down the aisle together. You know, or this turned to, it was fun at first, but it got serious. I don't know if y'all really start liking each other or this person really started liking you. You put it where it resonate, collective. But this person basically was making you feel like it was a no strings attached type of connection. They also was making you feel like they was busy a lot. This person wasn't busy at all. But whatever this person did to you to make you feel like that's it, I'm done. Now this person feeling like a jackass. They feeling like they should have never told you no strings attached. You heard, collective? They feeling like they should have gave you their time instead of acting like they didn't have no time to give you. And they feel bad for love bombing you, playing mind games on you, deceiving you, you know, causing pain, even if they was cheating on you, you put it where it resonate. Now this person looking stupid because you got somebody new or somebody new is coming in. You put it where it resonate. You heard, collective? Somebody new is coming in. What's hidden from the collective when it comes down to these people watching them, including the collective's ex? What's hidden about this? Why are these people watching the collective so hard like this? And a new person, or when this person come in collective, I'm telling you, people going to be watching y'all. I'm telling you. Because they can't believe you left whoever this was in the past. I'm telling you, whoever this was in the past, you left them alone cold turkey. And you said, you know what? I want to try something else. I want to be free from this connection. You know, I want to, maybe I should date somebody. I want to see what else is out there. You heard, collective? And that's what you're doing. And people watching. So we have, these my swear cards, y'all. So it might be a little curse in it. It say 8 of Swords. Are you fucking crazy? Say no. Your ex do not want you to move on from them. People don't want you to move on from whoever this was you was dating. You know, like I said, you may have not told everybody what exactly was going on in your connection, but you wasn't really happy in this connection with this person. This is why you left cold turkey. The 8 of Swords, first of all, Swords is all about mental. You had some type of fear when it came to walking away from this person. And collective, don't feel bad because you feared. Because, see, you never know what else is out there. You know, so sometimes we do fear walking away. You know? But you still walked away. We got the 7 of Cups. They say get the fuck over it. You may have been confused at first. You may have been confused about walking away from this person. You know? But then the confusion turned to clarity with the 7 of Cups. Cups is all about emotionally. So emotionally, you begin to change your thoughts and the way you were seeing this with this person. Like, you know, it's matter of fact, why am I afraid to leave this person? Like, sometimes we put so much into a connection, we don't want to just walk away from it. So I feel like you woke up to the fact, like, you know what? F it. I could go and start all over somewhere else. If I got to start from ground, let me tell you, if you could start from the bottom, again, I fucks with you. Anybody that could have it all and lose it all and then get it right back, I fuck with you. Because not everybody could do that, collective. Not everybody could bounce back and say, you know what? I'm going to try again. I'm hearing Aaliyah, dust yourself off and try again. But with you and you know, whatever she was saying. It's like you about to try again with somebody, but in a different body. So when I say a different body, something is about like, okay, let me break it down to y'all. Spirits body hop. So you may meet somebody that remind you of somebody that you used to date. You heard, collective? And I heard something today. I looked it up too on chat. It's called the 3-person theory. You meet a person 3 times, but in different bodies. You heard, collective? And each time you meet them, each time you meet this spirit, you going to know it. It's like a pattern. So say, for instance, if you was with somebody toxic, this is your first time being in a toxic connection. You find your way out that toxic connection. Next thing you know, you meet somebody else that remind you of the past person that you was with. But you catch on a little bit more faster because you already dealt with a person before that gave off that type of energy. Now, you may get away from this person, but that 3rd time you meet that energy is the last time you're going to meet that energy. You heard, collective? And that's what I feel like happened with this person. This time around, you noticing the pattern of the people you drawing in, or the men you meeting, or the women you meeting. You noticing that it's the same kind of people. Don't feel bad, collective, because at first I was like, why I keep meeting? It's like you meeting the same spirit, but in a different body. I hope y'all understand what I'm trying to say to y'all. But it's like this was the 3rd time right here, collective, of you meeting this spirit or meeting whoever this is. This was your 3rd time. And this was your last time. And this person is feeling like a jackass. You heard? Because you're really moving on this time. I don't know if they thought you was faking it. I don't know if they had to see you with somebody else. I don't know what the hell they had to see. But whoever this ex is and whoever these people is that's around you, they know you dead ass serious this time. You faced whatever fear it was that was holding you back from moving on from this person, and you cleared the confusion clean on out. Because the Seven of Cups is about confusion, emotionally though. Some type of illusion, some type of fantasy. Maybe you thought you seen something with this person, you know? You thought this was going to go somewhere else. But that's okay, because whatever fear that was trying to hold you back, because that's all that was, that's the devil trying to stop you from elevating. That's the devil trying to stop you from moving forward. But you broke that chain. You broke that illusion, collective. And you said, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to go out there. I'm going to try again. You ain't go in the corner and start crying. You ain't say, I'm hearing, I'm doing it, love. I'm doing it, love. I'm finally. You ain't saying none of that. You like, yeah, send the next one in. Send the next one in, because I'm going to be ready. But 3 times is a charm. So whoever this person that's coming in your life, this is your person. I'm not going to go too deep on live about who this person is, when they coming in, because you don't want to speak on stuff too fast. You heard? You want to try to keep this to yourself. If you want to book a personal, you could. And if you want to sign up for the reading that I'm doing tomorrow, the exclusive live reading I'm doing tomorrow, it's $5. You come in, you ask whatever question you need to ask, all for $5 for 45 minutes. You heard? It's just not going to be live like this where everybody can see it. It's going to be exclusively private. And for those that paid their money, come in and ask your questions that you need to ask. You heard, when it comes down to the connection. But anyway, we got the 5 of Wands. What that say? Karma will kick their ass. So this person is going through karma. The karma is you moving the hell on from them. The karma is them seeing you happy with somebody else. Their karma is not knowing what you got going on. The 5 of Wands. The 5 of Wands, I believe, is the card about a fight. You know? Some type of tension. No, that's swords. The Wands is action. Ego. So collective, it's like, it's also giving, I'm also seeing the 5 of Swords too in my head as well. But it's like, you know what you said? You know what you said? You said, you know what? I'm leaving this person. This person did me wrong. They ain't treat me right. They tried to confuse me. You know, they wasn't being honest. So I'm going to just let karma handle this person. You ain't try to get this person back, collective. You ain't try to stab them back in their back. You took the swords out your back and cut ties with whoever this was, you know? And I think that's the best thing to do when you getting out of a connection. You don't want to rack up karma because you want to get a person back. It's best to just leave it and let karma do what the hell it's going to do. And I feel like karma did what it was supposed to do to this person. You heard? And the karma is this person watching you move on and be with somebody the fuck else. You heard, collective? Girl, what happened? Yeah. 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 This person, Karma Collective, is watching you move on with somebody else, but I feel like you being private about this. Like, you may post a picture, you may post out to eat, or you know, but you ain't really saying too much about whatever this connection is. And when this connection do come in, you probably not going to speak too much on it. To the point where people going to be trying to see what the hell is going on with you and your new relationship. Why you moving different now? You ain't moved like this with your ex. Maybe you posted everything that you and your ex was doing before. Maybe you posted, I don't know, collective, but you're moving different with this new person. To the point where people trying to figure out what is up, what's going on, what's next for the collective. Even this ex, you heard? Even this ex. Oh. Give me more on this 8 of Swords. Why is that here for the collective? I was about to pick the cards up. Why is the 8 of Swords here for the collective? Look, toxic environment. Right place, right time. Alignment. I don't gotta lie. I love when the cards come out and be saying what I said. Whoever this new person is, this somebody that you meant to be with. Right place, right time. You got away from this. toxic environment. You was fearing it at first. But once you overcame that fear, this is what came in. Safe love. I don't got to make this shit up. I don't have to make it up, collective. Once you face that fear to walk away from this person in this toxic environment or whatever the hell was going on there that wasn't really suiting you, that was draining the shit out of you. That's what I said. People stay in certain connections and don't feel bad because I was you before. That ain't no good for you. But you faced whatever fear this was that was stopping you from leaving this person. What was this fear that the collective had of walking away from this person? What was the fear? Holy Spirit. Why was the collective afraid? Because you didn't want to face the consequences. It said your actions ripple beyond the moment. Stand in your truth, accept what follows, and let it guide your growth. The connection been over with you and this person. You can't put broken glass back together, collective. You're going to cut your fingers trying to put something together that's broken. If it's broke, you got to go get a new one. You heard? If the relationship not working out, you got to go get a new one. Don't start worrying about whether God going to bring them in tomorrow or next month. Don't start worrying about if this person going to put you through what the last person put you through. And I think that's what you did this time, collective. You left this connection and you ain't second guess what was coming. You heard? Maybe with them other 2 times you met this person in the same spirit, different body, you second guess. But this third time, you ain't second guessing anything when it comes down to this new person that's about to come into your life. You face the consequences that, you know what, I should have been left this connection. Let me tell y'all, the person that I told you I was with for 10 years, when I first got with them, right, I was like, oh, you know, we got back together, blah, 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 blah. You know, childhood sweethearts. Now we getting back together as we older, teenagers and stuff. So I'm like, that's cool. Why I looked through his phone and he was sleeping with my best friend? Yo, this really happened to me. I should have left then. I should have faced the consequences when I seen that shit, collective. And I never stay with nobody when I catch them cheating. I always leave. I don't know why the hell I didn't leave this boy alone. I don't know if it was because we was young and dated or we grew up together. I did not leave the boy. I should have, and my intuition was like, this ain't for you, you know? But I ain't leave. And then we used to fight a lot. See, people used to see us fighting a lot, but they never knew what we was fighting for. So it was looking like I was attacking him. But I wasn't attacking him. I was catching his ass doing stuff. You heard? I just wasn't loud about it. Collective, you could be like that too. You know, you don't really put people in your business. They may see a little something, but they don't really know what's going on between you and your partner. They trying to figure it out. You know? So I didn't give a damn what nobody thought because I knew what I was catching. I just wasn't going around saying, yo, this boy did this to me or this boy did that to me. You know, I wasn't doing that. So because I wasn't speaking up, I was looking like the bad guy when in all reality, this nigga was a dog. You sleeping with my best friend. You're talking to my cousins. This is the ultimate betrayal. This shit I really went through, y'all. And I still chose to step out on love again when I met my husband. After all that betrayal. I still said, it gotta be somebody. This can't be who God, I know it gotta be somebody out there for me. It gotta be somebody out there that match me. I'm not giving up on that because somebody cheated or somebody stabbed me in my back sleeping with my friends and shit like that. You heard, collective? So when somebody said, fuck that, I know, that's enough. Right. Once I started saying, you know what, Shaniqua? You have to leave. This is why people couldn't believe I left. I'm leaving. You think I'm supposed to stay with somebody that's done violated me? They done slept with my best friend. I done gave them a chance again. That's self-love. Somebody hit them. I had to learn self-love. But baby, when I learned that self-love, I got up and I left. And when I got up and left, I didn't look at love no type of way. You know, I didn't say, oh, F love. And I didn't get mad at love. You want to know why? Because I didn't face the consequences. I'm just telling y'all what happened to me. And because I didn't leave when I was supposed to leave, I got myself caught up in a karmic cycle that took 10 years to get the fuck out. It say face control issues. Trying to control others only limits your own freedom. Let go of the need for control. Trust the flow. When you want something to work out and God saying, this ain't for you. First they nudge you a little bit, give you a little red flags or two. This person not for you. I don't think you should mess with that person. Next thing you know, you start finding shit in people's phones and shit. Now it's like your God screaming like, I'm telling you, this person is not for you. But thank God I got out of that connection. I didn't get pregnant and none of that. God is good. Because that nigga is a dog. And because of him, I know what a dog look like that wear a mask. Because I would have never in a million years thought that nigga was a dog, y'all. I'm dead serious. I didn't know he was like that. You heard? But God got me away. I met my husband, blah, 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 blah. I'm just telling y'all I'm not just here giving y'all this advice. I'm speaking from experience. I got the hell away because I ain't try to control. I ain't try to say, oh no, this is my person. When God telling me to get the hell away from this person. You know, collective? So, this is what made you leave. Because you realize that ain't nobody keeping you stuck with this person, but you fear cannot stop you. What am I afraid of? To face the consequences of what's going to happen when I leave? What am I afraid of? To face the fact that I have no control over this situation? That's why you left, collective. And when you left, and if you ain't leave yet, or if you put it where it resonates, somebody coming in for you. You probably already with them, already posting them, whatever it is you doing. And this is what happened for me too. I left a toxic environment. Somebody that was backstabbing the shit out of me. Not once, not twice, not 3 times. 10 swords. Sharp blades in my motherfucking back, y'all. Sorry for cursing. Sleeping around town with my friends and family. And you got these people sitting in my face smiling. Yeah. So let me tell y'all what I did. And I'm going to go ahead and continue this thing. I said the next person I get with. Because I started noticing the pattern, collective. Every time I got with somebody in my family or friends, somebody was trying to get with the person too. I just couldn't understand that. You heard, collective? And it wasn't happening once, y'all. It kept happening. You know how that feel? You dating somebody and you finding out they cousin. Hold on, y'all. Yeah. Well, ain't nobody laughing what you I'm doing in live. Stop doing that. Right. So when I was young, let me tell y'all how the boy that I let take my virginity, we took each other virginity. I had got in trouble because I snuck the boy in my house when my mother wasn't there. I'm being honest with y'all. I was young. I was like 13. I snuck him in my mother's house. First of all, we even had no business having sex at 13. But, you know, y'all know, things happen. Boom. I snuck the boy in my house. He got caught in there. My mother put me on punishment for the whole summer. So I was on punishment for the whole summer, collective. You're welcome. So now I'm on punishment. I can't go outside at night because I done snuck a boy in my house. And my mother caught the boy. Why? Somebody said feeding generational curses. Yep. Why my cousins came upstairs to my house, they was like, Shaniqua, so-and-so messing with our cousin. So I'm like, yo, this the first time it happened to me, the betrayal. The first time. So I'm like, what? She the one that hooked us up. Whole time she liked him. If you liked him, girl, why you ain't get with him? Because he liked me. You heard, collective? He liked me. But secretly, she liked him. So she been plotting on how she... And then, next thing you know, they together. So my little heart was broke since 13 years old, y'all. I got my first heartbreak at 12, 13 years old. And then when I met... I never stopped trying to... I was young. I met somebody else. Next thing you know, I found out they was sleeping with my cousin. So it was like everybody I got with, collective, somebody around me was trying to sleep with them. And it's like they was falling for it. So I said the next time I get with somebody, after I got out of that 10-year relationship, and I brought my husband around on purpose, you heard? I brought him around on purpose because I wanted to see if he was really the one for me. Because if he wasn't the one for me, he was going to end up messing with somebody around me. You heard? I was like, before I open up to this boy, I got to test him. When I really think that was my ancestors testing him first, you know? I got to see if this nigga going to mess with somebody I know. This how I ended up really messing with my husband. He came and told me, y'all. He said, yeah, Shanique, well, your cousin tried to kiss me in the elevator. But I moved. That's what he said. And he don't know that this is something I've been dealing with damn near all my life. You heard? Every time I'm getting with somebody else trying to get with them too. You heard? This is a true story, y'all. It's so heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. Because if you see me with somebody that, and why you want to get with them too? Then they get with the guy, whoever I'm dating with, and they don't treat them the same way they was treating me. Y'all always go find somebody why y'all want to try to... But when I brought my husband around, my cousin did try to kiss him in the elevator. It was jealousy. But see, I didn't realize that. I was young. I just was, you young, you date. I'm not thinking people like that. Who the hell sleeping with... Why is your best friend sleeping with your man? I'm talking to you about my boyfriend, and you behind my back sleeping with him. That's the ultimate betrayal, y'all. But like I said, when I got with my husband, like before we was husband and wife and stuff like that, somebody tried to kiss him in the elevator. One of my cousins. And he came and told me, your cousin tried to kiss me in the elevator. And I cut that bitch off. Because why is you doing that? Why every time I get with somebody, y'all acting like... Yeah. And I said, he passed the test. He the one. He the one. Because if you could come around these Jezebel whore family members of mine and have the strength to cut them, put them in their place, no, I'm messing with your cousin. No, I don't do stuff like that. No, I'm not going to do that to your cousin. I love your cousin. You passed the motherfucking test. He passed the test, y'all. He passed the test. That's my boo. And he came and told me. But see, before I knew it was a cycle, before I knew it was the same energy following me, before I really could understand why the same shit kept happening to me over and over again, I had to learn. And I learned that last time with that ex I was with for 10 years. And when I got with my husband, this was the people right here. Who is that guy she with? He still with her? Yeah. So-and-so tried to kiss him in the elevator. He turned her away. Yeah, don't try to talk to him. He mean. Yeah, he mean. Yeah. Y'all not going to do what y'all... It's like God was... I love God. Yeah, that's why I want y'all to understand, collective. Don't try to control nothing that's going wrong in your life. Because, see, God, that was my get back right there. It was like God was like, all right, I got somebody. Y'all think y'all going to keep doing this to my child? Or, y'all think y'all going to keep backstabbing? Whatever. You think you're going to keep doing? I got somebody for your ass. He ain't cursed, y'all. I said that. I seasoned it up a little bit. And it's like God brought my husband in. And they tried. And they all failed. And that's how I knew this must be the one. Because everybody else fall for temptation. I don't know how to tell y'all this story. I'm writing a book about it too. It'll be out soon. In this fall. But it was like, what the hell? Why y'all keep doing this to me? And then you know what to know something, Collective? I would never do that to nobody. I wouldn't sleep with a man. I'm not that type of person, so I couldn't understand why this was being done to me. Girl, this why I don't be going live like that. Nothing wrong with you. You heard? If you sleepy, go to sleep. I don't know why kids do that, y'all. They be crying. Just go to sleep. Anyway, I might have to end this live because this girl keep crying. Anyway, y'all. I moved on and this was the people. The reason why I'm telling y'all this story is because these type of spirits, they come and they try to distract you. They break your heart. It's like, I don't know. I don't want to talk like entity-wise, but the devil will try to stop you any way he can, even when it comes to love, career. Yeah, somebody said the devil tries to attack those who are chosen. That's why your light too bright for them. Girl, that hurt it when I was young. I was young, but I felt that hurt early in the game. You want to know why, Collector? So I could be up here right now telling y'all this story. You know? I faced my fear. I walked away and I met my husband. Collective, I feel like that's what's about to happen. I ain't say Alexa. I never said Alexa. I said collective. Collective. This is exactly what's about to happen for you. When you leave this person, if you scared, whatever, this is what you gonna find. When that boy came back and told me that, I was like, oh my God. To myself, though. I ain't say this to him. I was like, no, this somebody I can let my guard down with. I don't really gotta be. Hold on, y'all. Y'all give me a second. Girl, it's not even no tears coming out your eyes. Please. Please with the fake tears, sister. You greedy. You just had a body, bro. If you're tired, go to sleep. All right, y'all. I'm back. Sorry. Whoever this new person that's coming in for y'all, they the one. You gonna feel safe with this person. And that's why this ex of yours is hot like fire. They in regret. That's why people try to peek in. Even if this didn't happen yet, Collective, it's about to happen. Because you faced your fear. You know what, man? Karma gonna get them. That's what I said. When I found out that my best friend was sleeping with that boy, it hurt so bad because I think that's when Twitter was around. Twitter just started. I seen her. She was like, yeah, let's do it again. I was like, do what again? What the fuck? I should have left then. But I didn't because I didn't know self-love. That relationship taught me self-love. So when I got my next connection, you heard? I was coming equipped with self-love. You fuck around if you want to. And I'm leaving. My husband know. He be like, why you always saying you leaving? Because I ain't got no motherfucking time to play. I done been through too much shit in my life. People done backstabbed me. I done been in connections I gave my all to. And I got backstabbed. I will leave. And I'm dead ass serious, y'all. He always, I don't be wanting him to feel like I'm just saying I'll leave him like that. It's not like that. It's just like I've been through so much in my life that I will fucking leave. That's how much self-love I learned from that last relationship. So whatever last relationship this was, Collective, I feel like it taught you a valuable lesson when it comes down to relationships. To the point where you're going to end up running this. See, once you cleanse your energy and you change the way you think and you get that toxic, God going to bring in who you supposed to be with. He's not going to bring somebody in and you don't know self-love yet. You know? Somebody seeing that you're not loving on yourself. they gonna think they ain't got a love on you neither. Just like when I didn't leave that boy when I found out he was messing with my best friend, I should have left. I'm not mad at myself. I was young. But I should have left. Because see, in the back of his mind, he start feeling like I was never going to leave. People start thinking you ain't never going to leave them alone. Until I got married and left his ass alone. Still stalking me down to this day. I don't want him. Because I should have been left you alone. But I ain't no self-love. I didn't. I'm being honest with y'all. So when you learn self-love, collective, you heard? The game changed. The men changed. The women changed. Who you calling change. It changes. I learned self-love and I ran into my husband. You heard? Somebody said, how you doing? For real. To the point where my husband be like, Shaniqua, you always saying you gonna leave. It ain't like that, boo. I'm just letting you know I love myself. Don't fuck around over here, because I'ma leave. Oh, you love me like that? Don't mess it up. Because it ain't no second chances. I'ma leave. I'm leaving the first time, not the second or the third. You heard, collective? So I feel like that's what's going on for you right now. You done left somebody alone. People trying to see what's going on. Is y'all back together? Y'all getting back together? And collective, you probably done found somebody else to be with, somebody you feel safe with. You know? Somebody that don't make you feel like how this person made you feel. Somebody that you actually stepping back and you studying because you know the type of men you keep calling in your life. Or the type of women that keep trying to find their way into your life. You heard, collective? So this is what's up next for you. Somebody said this is not baseball. No 3 strikes and you right. 1 strike, your ass is out. You go ahead on and strike if you want, baby. The choice is yours. You see, because I learned too self-control. And I learned that I can't control what people do to me. You heard? You can't control what a person do to you. But you can control their access to you. So you ain't got no access to me. You can't do shit to me. You feel my drift, collective? This person backstabbed you. This person did mad stuff to you. Now you moving on. How do this person feel about the collective? Moving on. Then I'm going to tell y'all what to do next. What this person is going to do next. And then I'm going to get y'all a closing card. How does this person feel about the collective? Moving on. Look, we got the lovers that say, consider all consequences and make a choice. Damn it. This person didn't make a choice on you. They in deep regret about that too. Because they didn't choose you. I don't know if they chose somebody else over you. They chose, whatever they chose, it wasn't you. And it was enough for you to say, I'm leaving. This is not what I want. This is not making me feel good. This is draining me. I'm leaving. That's why when you get in your next connection, collective, you're going to know when to leave. And let me tell you something. A man like a woman that'll leave his ass alone. Because there's so many women out here that won't leave a man alone after they do them dirty. They meet a woman that'll leave them alone. Even the men. Yeah. They like shit like that. Oh, because you love yourself, baby. You ain't putting up with my shit. You might be wifey material. You might be hubby material. That's what I said when I looked at, when he came and told me. I said, Otis, you look like hubby material. You might just be hubby material. I ain't think we was going to get married to have kids and stuff. I was going by what I felt. I said, hold on. He might be hubby material because he done came and told me this girl tried to get him in the elevator. In the LEL? In the LEL? Now, let me stop, y'all. But this stuff I'm telling y'all really happened to me. Because, girl, why was you trying to kiss my future husband in the LEL and he turned you down and you looked this stupid and in your face, confidence crushed? Wah, 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 wah. And he came back and told me, you hubby material. That's what I said in my head. I didn't say it to him yet, y'all. But I'm just saying, you gonna know, you gonna see the signs. Things is gonna be shown to you, and you gonna know whether you can open up with this person or not. And once he told me that was my boo. Ever since then, we married now, got kids and all that. And nobody's relationship is perfect. We go through little stuff, but it ain't him sleeping with my family members or my best friend. It's not him cheating or having somebody on the side. When you got gifts like me, ain't nobody cheating on you anyway, because God gonna show you in a dream or something. When I first met him, I let him know, don't come over here trying to play games with me, because if you're trying to do anything sneaky, I'ma see it in the dream. And you bet not let me see it in the dream, because I'ma leave your ass alone. Yo! Y'all could ask him. He gonna say, this girl always talking about leave you alone. Because I ain't got time. I learned my lesson. Sticking around where I don't belong at. I learned my lesson being afraid to leave. I learned my motherfucking lesson. So I will leave. Don't let God show me nothing in the dream. You heard, collector? This girl, she's something else. Girl. It say the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. Seek out intelligent solutions and ignore unwanted shitty advice. You went within, collective, and this is how you broke free from this person. You found self-love within yourself. You found love within yourself. You start saying, I don't need nobody to make me whole. Well, I'm still staying with this person. This ain't helping me out. This ain't pushing me where I need to go. Why am I staying with this person? And look what this card say. Oh, look, the trash took itself out. This person did something to you. I don't know what it was. The final straw that made you say, you know what? I'm leaving. It's too toxic. I don't feel safe here. You know? And this is how you bumped into whoever this is. Or this is how you going to bump into whoever this is that's coming your way, collective. Because you like, you know what? The trash took itself out. You did what? I found out you was cheating again. I found out you had to say, thank you. Thank you. Let me tell y'all. The guy I just was telling y'all I was with for 10 years that slept with my best friend. He chased me down the whole time I was married. He's still chasing me down. He about to have a whole baby. He's still energetically chasing me the fuck down. And it's sad. Because you around all of these people pretending like you so happy. You know, and I'm very happy for him that he's having a baby and stuff like that. He ain't happy for me and my happy marriage. He'd never be happy for me. I don't give a fuck though, but I'm happy for him. But you with this girl and you're still watching me on social media. You still trying to peek. I understand. That's why I could talk to y'all like this, because I understand. I'm human too. You still trying to peep and see what's going on with me and my husband, and your damn girlfriend is pregnant. Why you not focusing on your new beginning? Because you feel like a jackass. You let the best thing you ever had go. I'm hearing what goes around comes back around. My baby. That's Beyonce. There was, what she said, a time I thought you did everything right. No lies. Y'all listen to that song. Yeah. Thank God I found the good and goodbye. That's what Beyonce said in that song. Thank God I found the good and goodbye. That's how you feeling right now, collective. And if you ain't get there yet, you gonna get there. What is this ex or these people going to do next that the collective need to know about? And this reading we did here tonight, y'all, was a situation snapshot. See how y'all be screenshotting shit? Like the specific part of the